gentlemen, I'm Red Wolfie from Red Wolfie Gaming, and today I'm just going to show you what I've been doing in Minecraft lately. So, I've got a server set up with Hacking Co, Phantom X260 and Blue Melody, known as Wolf of Warcraft, and we've been not too active on the server just yet. We've still just been up in the, the setting up stage of it all. I'm starting off in Hacking Co and myself's room. This is my wolf Arctic. He has a wolf with him somewhere, or did. Oh no, it's here. He's not currently named him, but this is our room. We've got the bed and all our chests, some spare furnaces and crafting tables, along with we're starting to organize these chests. We have our lucky armor here, for like boss missions such as the Wither and the Ender Dragon, because they were extremely expensive to make. Come downstairs and we're to the main, I guess you could call lobby of the house. I have my spare set of enchanted armor here, and some music discs for our music box. Again, just some simple decorations. Everyone had a spare set of armor when we initially started up. That's where Blue Melodies was. Phantom X did have an armor stand, but it is currently moved. And Hacking Co's is over there. I've shown you our room. We submerged Phantom X's room. He never had a room to start with. He started building under the house. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it when digging, so we made a submerged room for him, full of fan art, etc. I wanted to get to a stage of hopefully being able to actually put custom pictures in, so it would look a bit better, but we're just stuck with the standard vanilla Minecraft pictures at the moment. As far as I'm aware, he's not really been down here much. He does have his own little mine and stuff. This was just for if he ever chose to come back into the main house instead of being, well, completely under the river. Again, same as Blue Melody. Her room was put up here. Again, she doesn't really use it too much. She does have her own little house off in the way. But again, for if she ever wishes to come back to the main house where we all started, this room is here for her. As you can see, my skin is different today. I've been trying out some new skins. This was supposed to be a half submerged, well, a half showing ghost, but obviously it's not fully worked. So I will be changing that again shortly. We have an enchantment room here, very simple, just your run-of-the-mill book. Fuck. Set up with our enchantment table in the middle. I was planning on putting secret chests and such in these corners, but again, it's something I could not get to work. So it's no longer under construction until such time as I see fit. We've been downstairs to ours, and if you go up this way, you head up into the kitchen preparation area where we have food galore in all the chests. Don't lag. We have brewing stands for, well, potions, but they look like drinks, so there we go. Just a standard kitchen set up, and that's meant to be like a table. But anyway, the house is pretty simple, pretty just, well, big. It took a long time. Sometimes these doors lag. But yeah, so that's Blue Melody's room, and that's our room up there. I set up a beacon on top just so that we could find it when we explore. We do have a garden and courtyard. This is the little river where Phantom X has made his home underneath. I'll just do a quick show of that actually. I hadn't realised one day until I started seeing the ladder when I was crossing the river, and I kind of didn't really want people to build under it because I was worried things might fall through, but it's actually fine. So obviously the group we've just called the server Fnaf because we were doing group cosplay, and that's what it was. So as you can see, he had a little submerged bed, and he has a cave system here. which Blue Melody and I have explored and gotten lost in a few times. Other than that, we have the church here, which, no, none of us are religious. We just thought it was quite ironic and funny that it was called a church. So, Phantom X built a Golden Freddy face, and when you come downstairs into the church, you see a lovely church set up, again with an enchantment table, and Blue Melody and I built this. It did take a wee while, but I think it looks pretty good. But no, none of us are religious. If you are, good for you. If not, also good for you. We just did it because it was something I've never really seen. So this is really all that Phantom X has got underneath the main house. The hardest part is getting out of that little plug bit. Someone left that door open. We do have a farm, just a food farm, regular food farm, nothing fancy. We have a little fishing bit there, but it's not great. We have an exit out onto the beach, because we were falling off the pier that is built off to the farm here. So it's just to save us from walking all the way around. This is the fishing pier. The door comes out there, or that you can go in then, because your other option is this door here, but a lot of the time if you fell off, it was just a bit of a trek if you were being chased by mobs to go all the way back through. So again, the food farm is pretty simple, pretty vanilla. And we have the animal farm with the little glowstone lamps at either side of the bridge. Oh yeah, we had a little building mishap. Blue Melody is obsessed with slimes, and unfortunately we could not get any to stay. We did, we knew it was going to happen, but it, it doesn't hurt anyone. Also what you may be seeing is a lot of the animals are, well, upside down. This is because, as a prank, I came into the farm and renamed them all. So every single animal, bar the rainbow sheep here, which is called Jeb _, and that's how he becomes the rainbow. Everyone else is called Dinnerbone, and when you name an animal Dinnerbone, it flips it upside down. However, the hitboxes and etc. are still the same. So we do have a lovely farm. It's just full of upside down animals. I think I'm going to fly around now. It's just a little bit more convenient. We do have stables for our horses. Again, the stables took a while to build, and again there is a double door. This is my rare steed. This is Ghost. He is a tamed skeleton horse. He is a bit laggy sometimes, but I think he's pretty awesome. So this is Ghost. I did ask if anyone wanted a skeleton or zombie horse, but they weren't too fussed, so it's not happened. Inside, all the horses have diamond armor. So this is Hack and Co's, this is mine, Phantom X's, and Blue Melody's. I can't remember if they've named them all. No. I might be the only one that has named mine. Yeah. My horse is called Not a Dalmatian because he is a piebald coloured horse, and I don't like naming my Minecraft animals. Anything simple, I think it's funnier that way. So that's the gist of the main house. Oh, we do have an orchard. Because we were complaining that we had no trees in the house. We then did manage to get some in, but we got no orchard, and as you can see up this ladder, there is a pathway to the mob grinder, which we had a few technical difficulties with, but, you know, trying to set up dispensers. Oh, it did work. But it's now sorted. We no longer have dispensers, it's just a pitch black room. But, you know, not everything works. So, we'll just have to try again at some point for that. Under the beacon is just iron, the way we're just around this 3x3. I just encased it in obsidian in case anything was to happen. I felt like putting trees on top of the house just to make it a little bit different. We also have a garbage disposal, which Blue Melody found out is not actually a garbage disposal. It does dispose of your items should you not want them. You cannot pick them back up just because it is lava. But if you are to fall in the garbage disposal, you'll find out that it is actually a very secret submerged room with loads of armor stands and chests, etc. It was just going to be a secret hideaway for Hack and Co and I because we like to explore together. But now that it's been found out, it's not a big deal. But I guess everyone can use it now. A rainbow sheep is in the sea. Why are you in the sea? Why are you in the sea? We have up here a problem apparently. But up in the Sky Farm we have Jebs and Toast. Now Toast on a rabbit is unlocks a secret 8th skin, which is the rabbit skin you are seeing here. And of course, as I've said already, Jeb underscore makes your sheep rainbow coloured. However, when you do harvest your sheep's fur, or I should say shear, it does not make the fur rainbow, or it does not make it coloured. It just gives you the colour wool that the sheep was originally, which is a little bit disappointing, but not too bad. So, if you come up this tree, you can get into this track, which drives you up to the Sky Farm itself. Now, if I don't get lagged out here, this track here takes you up to Blue Melody's house. You might be able to see the rarity pixel art in the background. This is one of the first things we did when we started out. I thought it would be pretty nice to give Blue Melody a little surprise, since she decided to kind of go her own way in the house building type thing. It did take quite a while to make, but it is encased around obsidian around the bottom, so there should be no issues with it, except maybe if a tree was to go on fire next to it, but let's not have that happen. Blue Melody's house is pretty cool. Again, simple kind of setup of chests, things. She's got a wee fire and an anvil. If I would stop lagging, that would be amazing. A 4-poster bed next to a book, an enchanting book, and, well, kind of mini library. So that is that for her one. I'm just going to quickly take the minecart back and try not to lag out. So it saves me leaving a minecart at hers when everything else I have left to show is at the other side of the house village area. Now we encased the house itself, well, the little village more like, everything is encased in obsidian to protect it from any entity mobs, mainly creepers. We put glowstone all around it to keep it lit, because we were having an issue with some of them still spawning inside. Of course, we still get some spawns on the bridges here for the little mine carts, but that's not as much of a problem as going outside your house and being attacked by about 20 zombies. So that's the main doors here. We have the lab here. Now in the lab is an elevator system which doesn't always work, but you never know, it might today. All we do for this is put a redstone block on this bottom piston here, and on this block directly in front of me we put a block of quartz, or any block that you prefer. You press the button and hopefully, if it doesn't break, we should go up, but no, we may be getting stuck. Oh. Okay, well, apart from the lagginess, it did actually work. Sometimes it doesn't work. Then all you would do is you would just mine those blocks and they would fall into this hopper, which would mean they go back into the chest. And when you come back down, to get back down, you just jump down into the water, pick up your blocks again, and you leave via that door there. We just put a stack of everything in because if we all go up at different times, there's going to be a lot of blocks needed. And again, because it does crap out sometimes, we do need help. So here we have enchanted chest, armor pieces. We have Unbreaking 3 and Fire Protection on all 4 pieces of armor. It is only diamond, we don't have any other gear. Everyone has their own individual one, and we do have chests for items found in Nether. We have not yet found a Nether fortress, but we have been searching endlessly. So this is just our Nether portal, this is the lab. I just thought it was a unique, clever way to have the Nether portal. Again, you just come out this side door here into the exit, and you're all good to go. Now, the next part is one I was thinking about recently. I went scouting for hours on end, trying to find a village, and found out that the nearest village is literally on the other side of the world, and unless you want to spend a very long time making a mine rail to it, or flying, or whatever, either way we're going to be spending at least 5 actual minutes trying to get there. So I didn't think that was very fun, and made a little village here. Now this is just the trading village. There are a few wee houses. The villagers are all very safe. The wall again is encased in obsidian. And on most of these houses you can stay places. I did name the villagers when I spawned them in, well, named the spawn eggs. So they do have different names. So there we have Mark. And we have Dawn. Zachary. The hardest part is trying to find them all, but at least with the names, and you know who gives which trades, which again is something I thought was rather helpful. I tried to make like a fisherman's house here, that's why it's different. Who's this? Margaret and... oh, you're obviously a baby. Yep, they had a baby. And Tabitha. I did think there was more. I may be mistaken, they may be lost, they may be dead. I'm not too sure. But this is the little mini trading village we have. So that we're not having to go and explore for miles on end to get some trades. Now, I did want to see about making... I saw Mr. Crayfish had a video on making a little vending machine, and I was contemplating doing an addition onto the side of the trading village just for a vending machine, so that we had a use for gold nuggets, since they serve no actual use at the moment in the game. Now one more thing I want to show you before I head off over in this direction is the Freddy Fazbear pixel art. You've seen the rarity one over by Blue Melody's house. So we've been trying to fill up the world with some art, or I have been in my spare time. So I just made a little simple Freddy Bear Freddy Fazbear pixel art out of wool, and right next to it is the entrance to where mine and Hacking Co.'s cave system is. This is an easy way for us to remember where it is, and also it's something fun to look at when you're exploring. Now, I did try to set up mob skins earlier, and unfortunately it doesn't seem to have worked. I kind of want to try and figure out how to get it to work on the server, because that way I would have had girl skeletons and ice cream creepers. So that may be something that changes in more recent time. So as you can see, there's a little path here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make it more obvious, or like putting an extra door in somewhere, but there is a path that spawned in, well, it didn't spawn, I created it in the middle of the woods. Now, it seems to be inhabited by a lot of mobs at the minute, but you come into this door when it opens, and you get spawned into like this forest, like super fruity forest. And you get the House of the Pisces. And I figured out how to paint these banners, and it is absolutely amazing. Now, the only thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to show you how to get into the house, because then that gives away about the password, and I do have to try and reset that. And that's not something I can really be bothered doing at the moment. So it took a while to build this house. So all you do is you have a piece of paper with the password put on it, you put the password into the hopper there, and then the door opens and you can get inside. So I'm just going to quickly show you the House of the Pisces. Again, it's just in the forest, it's a nice little house, surrounded by trees and flowers and very girly things. I might actually pause this and go in just to show you the inside quickly. If my computer stops lagging, I will be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, oops, the door is now open. Like I said before, all you do is you put the password on a piece of paper and chuck the paper in the hopper, and the door opens. There is no time limit. The door is open infinitely until you shut it. How to shut it, I will show you once I replace the banner I just destroyed. Oops. To shut the door from the inside, to stop people getting in, all you do is shut this button. It takes a few seconds and then the door is shut. Again, there's no complicated system to get out. It's as simple as pressing the button. When my computer stops being a you press the button, the door opens, and then to get out you just wait by the door, press the button, walk out, and then it takes a few moments to shut. This is just the inside of the House of the Pisces. It's just loads of chests, a few furnaces, and a brewing stand. I call it the House of the Pisces because it kind of looks like a fish in the glowstone in the top, and I thought it was quite cute, and also I myself am a Pisces, so it fits. That's kind of everything just now. I don't need to re-input my password because I do have it somewhere else, so I'll show you just how to shut the door. You just stand by the door, click the button, and walk out, and then it shuts. Okay, it's kind of tricky to build, but it's a lot simpler than a lot of other password lock systems I have seen, and for someone like myself who is absolutely horrendous at redstone, it's one that I can see myself using for quite a few places if I needed to make more. I didn't think it was that tricky. It was well explained, and I managed to do it, which is something. So this is the Fnaf server that I have with Hacking Co, Phantom X60, and Blue Melody, known as Wolf of Warcraft. That's it from me just now, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, guys.